Oh, Julia, do you mind letting them in for me? Yeah, they're here for me. Thank you. Go ahead, get out of here for the night. I'm positive I'll finish up here. Don't even worry about it. Have a good night. Hey, could you lock that back while we're in here? Thank you. Huh? Yeah, sorry. Today was kind of a mess for some reason. Tons of little things kept going wrong, and it was honestly a headache to deal with. Hmm? Oh, I had completely forgotten. I texted you earlier about the coffee. No, it's all right. Late is better than never. I appreciate this, really. You have no idea how much this hits after the day I've had. I hope it wasn't too much of a hassle to get for me. Well, still, thank you, dear. Hmm? What do you mean? Do I seem upset? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take it the wrong way. Um, I mean, I've kind of been. I don't really know how to describe it without being overly wordy. Okay, well, I've been feeling a bit, I don't know, kind of lost, but it's like, it's one of those feelings you can't pinpoint perfectly, so you can't come up with a proper strategy to shake it. Why are you laughing? How else should I talk about my feelings if not formally? Perhaps that's just how I operate. Plus, have you seen how I dress on a regular basis? Formal might as well be my middle name, dearest. Uh, okay, maybe not now. It's kind of hard to look put together after a shift like today. You do? Really? Even like this? Thanks. I mean, I'm not doing poorly right now or anything. Right this second, I'm a bit tired more than anything, but that's something I'm more than equipped to handle. Nothing I haven't dealt with before. And it's something that certainly helped with coffee. I shouldn't keep you. I'm sure you've got your own business to tend to tonight. Let me walk you out. Me? Oh, well, I mean, I was going to try and get ahead on some work tonight. There's inventory to be done, and I was thinking I'd start it a few days early. Yes, by myself. I can't ask anyone else to help with it. I wouldn't want to put that weight onto them. I mean, in theory, I can handle it by myself, so why rope other people in? Listen, I've been trying to keep myself busy, and work tends to be my go to solution. There isn't really much for me to do at home. I am tired, but not to the point where I'd be out as soon as my head hit the pillow. At least if I work, I can kill some time. With you, but I mean, don't you have things to do tonight? I don't want to interfere with that if you do, dear. You needed to kill time of your own? Really? You're sweet, I'll give you that. Okay. I should close things out in here first, though. I think I left my bag in the back. Could you cut off the lights while I go grab it? Thank you. Alright, I'm all set. Oh, shit, I almost forgot that. Okay, now I'm all set. So, what now? I can just lean back against your car like that? You're sure? Okay, if you say so. You've heard me go on and on about my day already, so how was yours? I keep telling myself that I'll stop by the bakery during my lunch breaks, but by the time it finally rolls around, the mere thought of walking there and back in time makes my legs ache. Deliveries, you say? That's a surprise. Oh, it's just that you smell like you were busy baking today. Uh, it's not a bad smell or anything. It's like I feel like I'm getting wafts of sugar and spices from you. The same way a barista might smell like coffee grounds at the end of the day. And you're in luck since I find both scents quite pleasing. I'm glad to hear one of us had a good day, though. At least I think you did. Then good. Hmm? Oh, yeah, I can move. I have to close my eyes? Why? Alright, you're the boss. Sorry. I thought you'd give me more of a warning before putting something in my hands. Can I open my eyes? You didn't. What? where did you get a copy of this book for me? Oh my god, it's even the special edition with the alternate book jacket and the gilded edges. I I know I must have checked the bookstores around here half a dozen times with no luck. How did you get this? You really picked this up for me while working today? I don't even know what to say. I still need to pay you back for the candle and that slice of cake you gave me on the house. You always say don't worry about it, dear. Okay, then thank you. I love it, honestly. I sorry, I'm trying to get my words together right now. So, I know that it's been a while since I talked about this, but I feel like I should bring it up sooner than later, especially because if I don't, I may never actually get it off my chest, and I don't want to just hold on to all of this forever. And you're always telling me that if I need to talk, that you're there to listen, which I appreciate so much. You have no idea how thoughtful and sweet and considerate that is. It really means the world to me. I'm going on a tangent. So, this time last year, I was so different. And I mean, yeah, no shit, of course I was. As people were constantly changing in different ways, but I mean, last year was the first time I had a date on Valentine's Day. And given the timing right now, it's been difficult not to think about the people from my past. Sometimes I still feel like I haven't really I guess it feels like maybe I haven't actually grown since then. The breakup, I mean, because there will be these long stretches of time where I won't think about it or them at all, even in passing. But then they'll randomly appear in a dream one night, and suddenly I'm waking up sick to my stomach while my brain ruminates on everything I could have done better, the things I should have said, all the ways it may have been doomed from the start. It's so hard not to look at myself and think that I failed somehow. There are times where it feels like if I look within myself long enough, that eventually I'll find that piece of me that led to all of this pain so I can take it out for good. I'm not great with people. I've always kind of been that way, more or less. After we split up, I really tried to double down on it. It felt like the right answer before, putting up those barriers to protect my emotions. But I'm just gonna be straightforward with this. Somehow, you got through, dear. Despite all of my shielding and distance, you just. I don't know. Your patience felt like warmth in a time where I was reacquainting myself with the cold. There was never any pressure to put on a performance when I spoke with you, because all you ever wanted was to see me. And I don't know what to do with kindness like that. Wait, please, before you say anything. I don't trust easily. I don't particularly enjoy being hurt, so I take things slow. All of that is to protect me and my feelings. But my actions don't exist in a vacuum. I'd be irresponsible if I were to ignore the fact that I know I'm still learning to heal. And I can't help but think that somehow the way I feel about you is some subconscious desire to fill the void that relationship left behind. For all I know, I'm simply bored and you just happened to walk into my life at the right time. The thought of hurting someone as understanding and warm as you eats me up inside, because you would never deserve pain like that. So, yeah, I know that was a lot. I didn't mean to. It's just you. After you gave me the book, it felt like as good a time as any to finally tell you all of this. Yes. Oh, well, I mean, looking at the ground is pretty captivating right now, so, okay. Hi. You don't seem upset with me. I don't know why you would be upset. I guess I'm scared of what you might say after all of that. Especially if it's something good. Of course, I want your honesty more than anything, dear. Whatever you say right now, I'll take it at face value. I yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Right now, I'm honestly still replaying the part where you said I'm amazing in my head. Um, I'm not sure what I should say. Okay. I meant it when I said that I'm scared. Somehow my brain is just using you to fill some sort of void. I don't want you to get hurt because of me, especially if I could have prevented it. I know that comes from a place of distrust in the world and myself, and I want to learn how to trust myself again too. So, I don't know what that would look like involving you, but if you're interested in joining me on this journey, it would mean a lot to me, dear. Okay. So, what now? I think I want to take things slow. I really like the way things are right now between us. I wouldn't mind if we kept doing what we've been doing, but maybe throw in a few milestones at some point. Sorry, that's incredibly vague. I appreciate you saying that. I don't know if this will even become anything between us. For all I know, we might try this and hate it, but it feels nice to just enjoy this feeling for what it is. So, are you doing anything on Valentine's Day? I'm not asking you out on a date, to be clear. If you aren't busy, though, I'd really like some company so I don't have to spend the entire day alone with my thoughts. Only if you're free. Yeah, after 5 sounds great, dear. Maybe we could order something to eat and read together. I'd appreciate the desserts, but don't get in trouble trying to do something sweet for me, dearest. I feel like we should commemorate this right now, but I'm not sure how. I wouldn't mind doing so via our first hug. This is honestly way better than I thought it'd be. No, I didn't think you'd be a bad hugger or anything. I had thought about it a bit before. The real thing just happened to blow me away, especially given the way you smell. I feel like that sounds weird, but you smell really good today. Oh no, my coffee. Yep, that's very cold now. My own fault. I'll heat it up when I get home. Oh, you don't have to do that. I walk home after work all the time. I wouldn't want you going out of your way to drop me off, too. Well, I'd find it rather hard to believe you suddenly have an errand to tend to on my side of town, but I suppose I'd be left with no choice but to accept your offer. Thank you, dear, for everything.